Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. So today we're talking about goals, setting goals that inspire us. Your goals should encourage you and should inspire you. Your goals shouldn't wear you out or wear you down. And if you get overwhelmed, and if you're getting overwhelmed by your goals, you need a couple of tips or hacks on how to go about setting goals that would inspire you and encourage you to keep going, to keep pursuing those goals and those dreams, even when you don't see results immediately, even if you don't see results in 6 months, in 12 months, in 24 months, you can still continue pushing forward, getting better. Each time you fall, you rise up again, learn new things, and just keep moving with experience. Just keep going, forging ahead, and just keep working towards your goals, and just get inspired by your goals. The first point will be that you should dream without limits. Growing up, I used to hear this saying that, if your goals are not then if your goals don't scare you, they're not big enough, right? Make sure you're not afraid of what people will say. If your goals are a bit out of the ordinary or out of the norm, and you feel like, can I really achieve this? Can I really do this? Can I really do that? That fear is a good thing. It's going to just help you continue to work towards that thing you want to do. Make sure you are not putting a limit to your goals. Make sure you're not saying that, oh, this particular thing is not for people like me. This thing I want to do is not for people of my color, or it's not for people of my figure, or it's not for people of my background. Don't put a limit to your goals or to your dreams, and it's going to really help you, to encourage you, to inspire you to just keep working towards more goals, better goals, and higher goals. Another tip I'm going to give you is that you should align your goals with your values. Make sure your goals go hand in hand with your beliefs, with your mindset, with your values. Make sure you're not going out of all of the things you stand for. You're not derailing from what you believe in. You're not derailing from your values and from who you are. Your goals should align with who you are, and should also align with who you're trying to be, or who you are now should align with who you're trying to be, right? So make sure you don't derail from your values. So your goals should align with your values, and that's the second point I'm going to give. And it's an amazing point, because a lot of times when we want to dare to differ, we want to dare to follow certain dreams and certain goals, sometimes we might be tempted to compromise, because maybe we're not getting the answers we want, or you're getting delayed. And so the only option sometimes will be that, oh, compromise on your values, compromise on your beliefs, and then you want to go the other way, and then things might not really go as smoothly as you expect. So make sure your goals align with your values. It's an amazing point, and it's a very important step towards working towards your goals, and towards making your goals more achievable, more exciting, and more interesting for you. So when you are setting goals that inspire you, you need to also break down your goals into actionable steps. If you have things you want to do, whatever it is, however long it's going to take, make sure you have steps that are going to guide you and lead you and encourage you and keep motivating you, so that you don't get overwhelmed, so that you don't burn out, so that you don't just get weighed down by the sheer intensity or the weight of that goal, or the weight of what you want to do. So break down the goals into actionable steps, into tiny little steps. If your goal is to do one or two things, for example, you're trying to lose some weight, okay, that's your goal. So you know that, okay, you are breaking it down into steps, like, okay, you're going to work on your diet, you're going to work on physical, your physical movement, you're going to the gym, you're doing this, you're doing that. So it's not one thing that is going to make you lose the weight. It's going to be a combination of a lot of things, like watching your sugar intake, like watching your your calories, going to the gym, doing this, doing that. So you have steps that you are going to follow, so that you can achieve that goal of losing 100 pounds or 200 pounds or 50 pounds, whatever it is you're trying to do. So try to break it down into actionable goals, so that will inspire you more, and that would encourage you and motivate you to actually go after the dreams, or go after that goal, because now you know that, okay, it's just one simple step at a time. You're not doing everything in a hurried rush, you're not doing everything all at once, and so you don't get overwhelmed and you don't burn out. Another way to make your goals inspire you is by tracking your progress creatively. Make sure you have something, maybe a journal, or somewhere where you can just write all of the things you've achieved since you started working towards your goals, and try to just track it creatively. It can be in any form. You can be creative about it. It can be something that you just personally want to do, just to track your progress. Say, oh, that maybe every week you go to the hospital, or you get a weighing scale, check your weight. Oh, you've lost 2 pounds this week. That's amazing. So you are checking your progress and you're being creative about it. It will inspire you to continue going, to keep going. You can also have like somebody who would, you're like an accountability partner, maybe a friend from the gym, or a friend from your neighborhood, or someone who is your accountability partner, who both of you can maybe share your goals, if you have similar goals, and then you monitor the progress creatively. Every single week you guys give yourselves thumbs ups that, oh, we've lost 2 pounds today, we've lost 3 pounds this week, and all of that. So whatever it is your goal is, just try to track the progress. Make sure you are, as long as you are moving, right, as long as you're progressing, that's amazing. It doesn't matter how slowly you're progressing, as long as you're not standing in one spot. Even if it's by 1 inch you're moving every day, that's progress. That's amazing, because when you keep going, after a couple of years, those steps, those tiny little steps you are taking towards your goals would accumulate to a large area covered, or a large distance covered, right? Because tiny drops of water makes a mighty ocean, like we all know. So when you keep monitoring your progress and you keep encouraging yourself with your tiny little steps that you're taking, one day you just look back and you see that all of your dreams have come true. You look back and you see that you're actually living the life you want to live. You've done what you want to do. You've achieved some of the certain things you want to achieve, and you just continue going. You set other goals for yourself and just keep going. So the last point for today's topic will be that you should celebrate your milestones. Celebrate your little wins. I like to emphasize on this. I know I said it in like 2 videos back. I said it's one of my videos that I recently did during the challenge that we just finished. And I mean, when you celebrate your little wins, it encourages you. There's this power I just have that, okay, I may not be where I want to be, but at least I'm not where I used to be, right? I've experienced certain setbacks, I've experienced certain, difficulties, but at least I'm pushing through with this particular project, and I'm actually seeing results. No matter how tiny or insignificant the results might seem, you can actually celebrate that win, because it will give you the courage to keep going, to forge ahead, to push ahead, to keep moving forward towards whatever it is you're trying to do. Celebrate your small wins, no matter how insignificant they might seem, no matter how tiny they might feel. Every single milestone you hit, celebrate it. That is a very good way to encourage yourself, to inspire yourself, and your goals. That way your goals would inspire you, because you know that, okay, you've done this, you've achieved this tiny little milestone, even if it doesn't look massive, but it is tiny, and you are proud of yourself. Like, you've done this thing and you're proud of yourself. So that means you can actually keep going. You can do this. You are capable of doing this. You are capable of achieving this particular results in whatever it is you're trying to do. I hope this video has been encouraging. I hope it's inspired you to just continue to work towards your goals, and just reform your goals to inspire you, so that they don't get overwhelming, so that they don't weigh you down. I'll see you in my next video. Don't hesitate to let me know your questions in the comment section, and if there's any kind of setback you're going through with your goals or with inspiration, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.